Okay, so this is the first time we've really pile burned, but we've had these two piles here running the burn barrel, and we actually burned a little bit in the barrel before we were supposed to, but very small quantity. And so we got a burn permit, and it's taken off. I just lit it, and hopefully it's not too windy. And we'll do this one today, and then I might have to move this other pile over here because it's a little closer to the wood line than I like. But it's going to be a hot fire. There's a lot of good fuel in there, and we've been burning a lot of the rotten wood and stuff, and the burn barrel over on the other side there. And we got a lot done. We burned a little pile of leaves on the ground yesterday, and they were a little damp from being in the compost level, so they didn't burn very well. But as you can see, this thing's not having that problem, so I'll make another video here when it gets going better. And that's it for now. Now that's a fire. Hopefully we don't burn the whole place down. If we do, we got our cars out by the road, we just jump in them and leave, because they'll come kill us. But I got a burn permit, and it is hand piled natural vegetation. But it's a pretty big fire. Alright, so it's ablazing. We're about 20-25 feet away, and you can feel the heat. But it's doing good. I don't see a lot of material flying off, but I know there's some. Alright, it's on. It's a pretty hot fire, and got a little runner there coming out on the bottom right, but it's doing good. It's burned off all the light material now and getting down to the wood, and I think that'll be a little easier to manage, I hope. Anyway, if not, I'm going back to Florida. The heat of the fire was just shaking those tree branches up there about 50 feet off the ground. Just the rise of the air, I guess. There it goes. There's nothing else in here blowing really, but those things keep shaking. A lot of the smaller materials burned off, and still real hot. You can't get too close. It was pretty hot fire, and so we got that's all the heavier wood there. I just tossed. That was a 2x4 support from when they delivered the cabin. It's been sitting around here, and it got termites in it because it was on the ground. So little toasty critters in there. The pile's been here in one shape or another for quite a while, and I mean 6 months at least that we've had that pile going, and I'm a little surprised. There was nothing ran out of there, and I don't see any rabbit or anything in there, so I'm a little surprised nothing was living in that pile of brush. But that's gone now. You can see the outline. All this lighter stuff burned off, and there's some pretty thick wood there. I would imagine this thing's going to go for a while, but it'll be real manageable soon. And I'll just keep burning at this spot since all the vegetation and compost underneath it, if any, is gone. But I stacked it there because it's mineral soil right underneath the grass. Okay, well, I think we started around 7:30 this morning, and it's about 10:30 now. We burned up all of the initial pile, and then we got almost all of this other pile. And I've been pulling stuff from Dragon back there. There's some branches down from Georgia Power clearing the lines. from before we even had the cabin put in. And I've been dragging that up and dragging some old dead rotten wood up, trying to lighten the fire load, the fuel load, and create a less friendly habitat for some of the arthropods and scorpions and other things. So it's going good, and we're going to stop adding to the fire now and just let it burn out. But we raked all the thatch or a lot of it, and the thatch and the leaves back, so that and then of course the fire burned in, and there's no fuel on the outside, so it should be good to go. And so that's it. I'm taking a break.